Okay, I have not had my coffee yet, so bear with me on this. One of the reasons why I took off last night because I had to think about how I'm going to say this out to everybody in the capacity. Obviously, people know by now. I do have conversations with people that do this for a living at a large level, either inside or outside, retired. Uh, and the conversations have turned. We're just gonna put it this way: it's turned darker over the last couple of days when all the little pieces come together, and then people can go, "Oh, wait a minute, but I didn't know that." But wait a minute, so that's connected to this, and so I'm gonna do the best of recapping something now, so people could understand. I'm gonna simplify it to the lowest level, so everybody can like prepare for stuff. Okay, you know that we just switched over to the FedNow system. Okay, leave it at that, June 1st. What you do not know is the behind the scenes, there was more changes that happened on July 1st. Like the whole LIBOR that sets the interest rates for, for the lending of money to everything, that also went bye-bye because that was based on the US reserve currency being the world currency. So the dollar, the petrodollar. Okay, now play with me in a second. We in America have benefited for a long time because the world needed our dollars because everything was pegged to dollars. That ain't the case no more. You've heard a lot of the whole ISO 2022 stuff, and a lot of people know what that is. It's real simple. It's just basically every bank out there, every coin, everything has to get certified at that level in order to play the big boy game, okay? Moving money back and forth based on risk. So everybody's gonna be now at that level, okay? Now that that's the case, and we have a new world outside of SWIFT, that puts a lot of future pressure on America and Americans because we're gonna feel for the first time ever in the history of America what it's like not to be the leader. Right now, going into the fall, interest rates are going to be rising astronomically based on two parts. One, the world, when they lend us money, they're going to lend us money at extreme high rates because they now are not going based on the dollars, the reserve currency of the world. They're going to go based on what America has in asset backing, and we don't have any. That being said, inside the United States, runaway hyperinflation is going to begin real hard. What's the Fed going to do? Raise interest rates. So you got interest rates coming from two sides. Companies and people are going to default at levels that are unpredictable. Like just you can't even put the numbers on it. Then our banks, our beloved banks, our friendly banks, the ones that you put your money in, I put my money in, they're invested in the market. That's how they get their money back. They're invested with our money. So when you guys feel like the market's too crazy or stock is too volatile, and you take your money out and you put it back in your bank account, whew, I'm safe. Not really. Not really, because that money's back in Wall Street like the very next second. The problem is Wall Street's going to start having major crashes. That's why you got funds now asking to put crypto into their portfolio or assets under management. This all might sound like a crazy maze what I just said to you, but I'll put it to you like this. The banks are now vulnerable. The banks will have to shut down and reset. The banks will have to move into a new system. The banks will limit your access to money this fall. The banks will turn around and basically start the process of a major financial meltdown. Remember the banks that just went under, Signature, SVB, and there was like 3 or 4 banks. They almost took down the whole entire world. That ain't nothing. we're probably going to see around 30 to 40 to 50 banks go belly up this fall. As they're switching over to the central bank digital currency, the digital dollar, trust me, it ain't gonna be smooth. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be one of those things. I'm telling people this because when you start cluing in all the little pieces, it's nefarious. So just want to tell people, anticipate the worst financial experience of your adult or childhood or American life or Canadian life and European life this fall, because it is coming. It is coming hard. The math is there. The setup is there. On July 1st, I am telling all my American brothers and sisters, we lost the value of our dollar to a level that in order to gain it back, it will take a master class level brain to bring it back. That's all I can say. So prepare, please.